Do you want to know the rules of educational technology in learning? Well, you've come to the right place. Through technology, we can search and find information we want to know and help us to understand more about something, especially if it is related to our studies, right? And it brought you here. So, let me introduce myself. I am Joyce Faith Pininal, and in this video, I am going to tackle about the rules of educational technology in learning. In the world that we currently live in, technology is a very vital factor. With each passing day, a new software or gadget is being brought into the market that serves to improve our lives. However, it is very important to note that despite the fact that technology plays a big role in making our lives easier, it is not the only role it has. Technology is increasingly growing its importance in the education sector as well. The more technology advances, the more benefit it provides for students at every educational level. Technology makes the world a new place. It has made the world a better place. Technology provides to us a better knowledge, faster way of locomotion and communication. So like computers, which is one of the important features of technology and is used by many people in order to increase their knowledge. Books are no longer the main way to improve the understanding of a specific matters. Universities are acquiring more and more computers in order to facilitate the students' life and to provide faster information. And the students are using more the internet, which gives to them the right information without the need of going to the library. There are two rules of technology. The first one is the traditional and the second one is the constructivist. The traditional rule of technology is the delivery vehicles for instructional lessons. And its traditional way is that technology serves as a teacher. In this traditional point of view, the technology serves as the source and presenter of knowledge. In other words, the learners learns the content presented by the technology in the same way as the learner learns knowledge presented by the teacher. Like for example, a content presented by a film, or even now, you can learn your knowledge me in this channel in the same way as you can learn knowledge presented by your teacher. So, the constructivist role of technology is the partner of the learning process, and its constructivist way is that technology is a learning tool to learn with, not from. In here, it makes the learners gather, think, analyze, synthesis information, and construction of knowledge with what the technology presents. So it means that the technology helps the learner to build meaningful personal interpretations of life in his or her world. Like for example, after you understand what you've searched on Google or any other websites, now you can create your own knowledge or your own idea about that topic or about that matters. From a constructivist perspective, the following are the rules of technology in learning. Technology as tools to support knowledge constructions for presenting learners' ideas, understandings, and beliefs. For producing organized, multimedia-based knowledge by learners. Like for example, a teacher can have a PowerPoint presentation about his or her certain topic because in that way it can help the learner to understand more about the topic because in PowerPoint presentation you can add some videos, pictures that makes the presentation or makes the topic interesting. Technology as information vehicle for exploring knowledge to support learning by constructing. For accessing needed information. For comparing perspective, beliefs, and worldviews. Like for example, in Google, YouTube, in where the students can access information they want to know and then compare their own perspective, beliefs, and worldview. Technology as context to support learning by doing, for representing and stimulating meaningful real-world problems, situations, and contexts. For representing beliefs, perspective, arguments, and stories of others. For defining a safe, Controllable problem space for student thinking. Like for example in the blog sites, which allows the students to explore learnings in a constructive ways. Like blog insights. Students can share knowledge and they can also learn from others. Technology as a social medium to support learning by conversing. For collaborating with others, for discussing, arguing, and building consensus among members of community, for supporting discourse among knowledge-building communities. Like for example, in Google Hangouts, Microsoft Teams, models in where the students can work over the internet and develop their own understanding. It is also for discussing, arguing, and that people work together to find an answer. Technology as intellectual partner, Jonassen 1996, to support learning by reflecting. First, for helping others to articulate and represent what they know. For reflecting on what they have learned and how way they come to know it. For supporting learners, internal negotiations and meaning making. For constructing personal representations of making for supporting mindful thinking. For example, a web quest in where the students can go to answer a question and the students can allow and make a connection between what they already know and what they are learning. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something.